Gonna give you two a few seconds per usual. Okay, that's long enough. Hey everyone, this is Omar, Wright, and today we're continuing development of From Their Ashes. Yes. It's crazy how you have like time off. Some people try to fill it in with, it's like, oh, you're off, so can we do this together? Can we do that together? Can we do this, that, and the other? So, what did I work on since last live stream? We were working. I was working on equipping items and unequipping them, and still displays this for some reason. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of jam-packed weekends, and that's basically it. That's all I worked on this weekend. I mean, since last live stream. So I'm going to be more focused today on getting the core stuff done for the game. So we're going to be, since we have something working for equipping, I like the battles to be more engaging. So we remember, go here, spawn, the attack appears, and it's auto battling. So I want to have speeds for attack speeds. But I'm not sure how to handle that. Should it be so? Let me open up Milanote to give an example. So just take over this blank space. So to think out a little bit, we can do something similar to Break, which is a tabletop. RPG, or closer to Elden Ring as well, where weight affects speed as well. Maybe something in hybrid, but how Break does it is they have a slow, I think, normal speed and fast and very fast. In case y'all don't know about Break, it's really cool. It's this RPG. It's kind of like a simpler D&D, and you can get the PDF, the physical books of it, but it's a very intense, even had classes and stuff like that. Just in case y'all don't know what break is, I think it's best to show it. But I think we all know what Elden Ring is. Yeah, I gotta order me my copy of Break, because yeah, it's super interesting how they handle stuff in that game. I also want from their game something similar, which is a mix of, which they got influence from D&D, where when a character's health, or in their system hearts, is 0, you don't immediately die. You actually roll for injuries. So with you rolling a 20 die, you play this entire game with 20 sided die. You roll where you get injured and what it affects and stuff like that. And I think the max amount of rolls you can do if somebody attack you is 3. But you're almost guaranteed some type of injury to take you out at around 2 hits. Take you out of the fight. While in D&D, if you roll to see whether or not you die or not. That's me simplifying it a lot, but it's very... You play Boulder Gates, it's similar to how D&D works, because it is D&D. But what I mean by wait, this should be to keep this system being unique and not just stealing from Break entirely. Is your equip weight. Effects. Attack speed. And your dex / strength stat. And make my game a bit unique is no matter what, you will roll for two injuries, and third hit will either knock, KO, or kill the party member. This is only going to be for do I want enemies to have this system too? Or do I want this just to be for the party members? It's gonna be death throws and roll for Injuries. KO. Down. I don't know, I might turn this into an actual full-blown RPG. Turn-based RPG instead of an auto battler. I feel like all the mechanics I'm gonna put in this game is gonna fit better if you can roll, if you can control what actions the character does. Yeah, I might do that. But, as they always say, but will, instead of it being an auto battler, it has auto battling features. So it's going to be a turn-based RPG, but similar to, in case y'all didn't know, the game that I referenced a lot for this game development is Breath of Fire 4. And with Breath of Fire 4, you actually can set your party to auto attack random encounters. It's crazy that a PS1 game has developed that type of system where you can toggle on and off, and that system did not be implemented in games afterwards, especially something as popular as Breath of Fire series. So in that game, you can set, if you're not intending to use any of your skills and stuff like that, and you just want to get through the mob just so you can grind levels and stuff like that, the party will automatically just use their basic attacks to wither at the enemies. As you, all you have to really do is walk around and attack. So I want you to be able to set that every so I need to set up turns for this game. Well, I'm gonna have to make some changes. So we're gonna have to change how battle systems work for this game. So we're gonna go over to after components, battle manager. You want to go to desktop. I mean, not desktop, event graph. We want to cast to game instance. That's the wrong game instance I wanted. Because this game's gonna have a lot of, I say a lot of, but it's gonna be some grind in this game. Optional grind, but grind. I want a reference to this, to our game instance. Then I want to from our game instance, we need to change our save data. That's gonna be, it's not gonna be actual save data. We're gonna set this to auto battle. I don't want this to be save data, because I want the player to actively choose to engage it. So in case you go from, I don't want to be save data related, because just in case you go from, you decided that day to go fight the balls, you don't want it to automatically be auto battling, if you know what I mean. Or you switch save datas and you still know you're engaging. You're still grinding between multiple save datas because you're going towards different goals and different character builds. I think it's just something per playthrough that needs to be set. But we'll see in playtesting. It'll be an easy thing to move. We just gotta get the structure for it. I'll promote this to a variable. This will be our game instance. And we want to set, we want a custom event in this one. Gonna leave it here for now. And we want to set auto battle. Set it. We want it to go to the game instance. I know I spent a lot of time today thinking about this game and doing the research on what other game developers thought. And it seems like the option to have the either or seems to be very popular amongst gamers. PGI data set member auto battler and set data PGI. And that'll be our auto balance set. Then from there we want get this, break that, get auto battle. Set auto battle. Okay. So we start battle, we spawn everybody. Everybody's all hunky-dory. Run processes for battle. So this spawns characters. And this starts processes. So, here's my thinking. So, the thought behind using this system is slow characters is to add some consistency to it. Where slow characters are going to add basically a certain number of times before a normal enemy. Normal speed enemy, and then a fast one, and then a very fast one. So our game turns are determined by your speed. So you can have a very fast character go 4 times in a row before a slow character can act upon it. So I need another numerations. Ashes, and this will be character speed. Oh. Where did battle go? Where did you go? Well, we need to add stuff to the character speed. It's either you're going to be slow, normal, fast, very fast. We might actually, let's add a very slow, so we have 5. Now that'll be saved for our very powerful enemies, or people who want extremely heavy builds that dish a lot of power. To add that to our character sheet structure. Speed. Let's do normal. We're just gonna experiment without any equipment and stuff like that, just with data tables, because we need to have. It's very crucial we get this part being fun without the artwork and stuff like that. Because I rather just focus on combat, being as engaging as possible. Because everything feeds into the combat system. Battle. Because most of the development of this game is going to happen off stream. Just so there can be like secrets and stuff like that. Widget, save all. I need another one for this HP. Another text box to let me know how fast somebody's moving. Text speed. I'm trying to get too fancy with it, and I don't need to at all. I just want to work on art. We want to get a reference to our battle manager. To dispose this on spawn and make this edible. So we go back to our manager, where we spawn these characters. Import character sheet. Yeah, I lost myself. Import character sheet. This. Refresh. We want the battle manager. Battle manager, yeah, yes. So, we want to go back to this slot, and greater than or equal to 1. I'm gonna get this and battle pause. We do not have a battle pause. We need battle pause. Which is different than battle in progress. Because if we ever want to display dialogue in the future for the game, we need to see where not battling is happening or not. Versus battle pause is the battle is going, but it's being paused to wait for input from somebody. So we want to see if a battle's in progress. If it is, we would like to continue. And then you want to check his battle. His pause. Just a simple check. It was true as pause. We do nothing. And now we want to check if auto battle is on. Auto activation though. Get auto battle. If it's true, we do this. Set that for now. So when we import character data, we want to set speed. And we want this. Create a binding. I'm gonna convert this to a string. And then display it. Then from here, we want to take our attack rate and multiply based on speed. Say 1 for now. 1.5. 75. Yeah. 25. 1.5. Or so we go in here. Cool. That is working. There's gonna be a lot of flashing on screen. Nobody attacks, and it shouldn't be attacking, but it shouldn't be charging either. Not bad stats. Slot. Go back to Battle Manager. We want to go to Battle Graph, do another custom event called Start Character Turn. And what we want to do is know we're not their enemy and them to attack the character. And once they attack their character, we want another custom called end character turn. We want to end their turn. And we want to set pause. No, I didn't want to do that. Keep it nice, simple, and clean. But pause, unpause. There it is. If it's a enemy, we want to pause no matter what. But if it's an enemy, we want to auto attack. That'll be the simple AI for this. Okay, so what we need to do is add something to the battle interface. We need buttons. And it's going to be just a simple button that says attack. Well, I don't know why it's typed that. It's gonna be a text box here. Say attack. There you go. Link in size of this. Put this in a vertical box, and we're going to have this anchor to the bottom left corner. I'm going to expand upon this and add abilities, items, bags, and stuff like that, just so we can have the core combat together. This button to do, and it's quite simple. I want this button, one click, attack. we're gonna have a actions manager that actually manages the actions that the player takes, and so that's be a nice middleman instead of us just doing this. We want to do that, and then in character's turn, drag this in character's turn. But it starts off collapse. This will be player controls. So, but I don't need a phrase. I forgot to do this. We want to hide / show player controls. Call itself. I'm gonna hide show player controls. We want to take this vertical box. We want to get it. Show visibility. Visibility. Set. Select. And I'm gonna add a boolean. Be high? Question mark. Then from there, we select. Visible collapse. So we want to go back to here. We'll do a horizontal box. Duplicate this. And have this be auto attack or auto battle. And we want the text to say like auto on or something. Actually, it'll be better we set it here. We duplicate that. And just be auto battle status. We'll mess with that a bit later. But for now, we're going to just get the tab button working. And we want to show controls. Then when we end the character player's turn, we want to hide it. Make sure it's hidden no matter what. Then when we play and start, nothing works. Okay. Auto battle isn't on by default. So let's check the. Oh, we were there. Structure. It's not set by default, so it should. Stop it. Should stop it. Slot. Oh, we just set this to 0. Okay. Start. Start. Character turn. That's the enemy. And that fits everything. So it's working for the player, but it's not working for the enemy. We want to transfer all of this to here. We have the filter here. If it's true, we just attack. Otherwise, we just do that. It should stop this from acting. doesn't. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to review this. So we start turn, we pause. Then if it's an enemy or not. If it's true it's an enemy, you want to attack player. We want it to be not. If it's not the enemy, then it's not. That should fit that, and it should be attacking our player character automatically. I think that was just switch. Yep. But battle should be paused. And here, if it's true, do nothing. If it's false, continue. Check this up there. Battle is always in progress. I have it set. Here. Alright, this is tricking me out. So we have characters start their turn. Right. And let's say battle pause. If it's an enemy, just attack whatever's not the enemy. And end turn. I think it'd be better we just add them to a queue. In case all these characters start at the same time. Just have a queue, cause I think what's happening. What I think is happening is they show up at the same time and this battle pause isn't working because it's deactivating as fast as it's activating. And the easy way to test that is to go through here. Data table, character sheet. Let's make the enemies low. it's doing anything. Very slow. Battle slot. Oh, it's not plugged in at all. There he is. We're attacking ourselves this entire time. It's an enemy, and it's not game over. So not should be working. I want to stop. Let me get regular battle working properly. I'm tripping myself up. This is what's tripping me up. Is it not equal to player? Then it's an enemy. There we go. Now we can attack. Okay. And battle interface. We're not an enemy. Attack an enemy. We should have it now. There we go. Cool. We did it. It's now a turn-based game. Now, if auto battle is on, this should happen. Should pause. Yep, it's working. Cool. Now to do the auto battle with the interface. Okay. You want to get Battle Manager. Auto battler, and we want to show the tests. Auto battle off. False, turn auto battle on. And then the button I want to set its brush color. As far as just color. Yeah. Do a select. Turn it off. We want this to be red. This to be red. And this one is green. And from all of this to a function. Set auto attack status. So when this button is clicked, you go into set status. Auto battle. To wherever auto battle is not. Attack. It's turn based right now. Let's turn this off. And you see it auto battles. Boom. And if we go back into battle, it should be still on and it should auto battle. And if you were to turn it back on, it will stop. And you can go back to doing turn base. Like that, it's done. So you can turn it back on in the middle of battle. Yeah, I like that. I like that feature. So that helps negate a whole bunch of needless clicking. And it gives the player control over the action that's happening. So next thing I will kind of work on and spawning multiple enemies. So it's gonna be random encounter tables. attack Q. Don't know how to spell Q. That's probably it. I'm trying to be very loose with it and not like confined to a document as I just play through. It's just more of hitting like, alright, I played this. What needs to be added to this experience to enhance it? Since I did that, it's not quite abilities yet. It's about what you do in intense moments. So what are things you do need to attack? Let's say defend is another one you'll need. You need to defend yourself so you can take reduced damage during a time frame you don't want to add to yet, such as you want to add a status effect or something to an enemy with another character. And then it's going to be bag. It'll just be abilities. Let's call them skills. Keep it short. And skills can be either magic or techie, or just mastery of the martial arts and stuff like that. They're just general skills you have. Are they all gonna draw from the same, or do I want to separate it? Have skills and magic or tech abilities. I think it's just be called skills because you're not gonna have a lot in this game. I thought about stealing from Breath of Fire the mastery system, the master system. See how that works. And I can't say something without showing an example. So in this game, you can study underneath a master. So the master influences what stats get boosted and what skills you learn and stuff like that as you progress through the game. So you can study underneath a masters, and this is all the masters that's in the game. Yeah, so you can what's cool about this system is that you can change masters at any time frame once you discover them. So you can really customize your stats that way. But what's going to happen for this game to make it different, but the number one thing to add when you make a game system or copy a game system, it has to be a but there. Yeah, Skyrim has masters that help you level up faster, and that's where I'm going with it. Is it's going to be the master system from Breath of Fire 4. This is what it's going to be called, but it's going to be similar to the stones in Skyrim. Where for this game it's going to be that the masters change experience rates. They're going to change the experience rates that you get, and to make it a little bit more unique, passes that you can learn, and they grant skills. Based on progression. Because you gain skills in this game by doing various abilities, right? Well, doing various activities. And for example, using heavy armor increases strength, while like leather armor, which is lighter, will increase your dexterity or your dex. I can't spell that. That's how this game is going to be working. I'm trying to make sure all of this is, the combat is fun as it is. So you want to engage in these other systems that support your character for combat and various other abilities and stuff like that. Because not only does this strength just helps with combat, your stats not only help with combat, but they help you unlock special dialogue choices, for example. Access certain areas. And I'm stealing this from Fallout, because this game will also have artisan or trades. That's what I would call them. Where you can be like a gunsmith, a regular blacksmith, let's say a merchant, and stuff like that. And it's gonna upgrade your soft skills. Like, obviously, merchants probably gonna be good at bargaining and negotiating prices and stuff, because a lot of stuff you want in the game you can't get. Like, you can't master everything in this game. without dedicating a lot of time into it. But I let me correct myself. I allow you to be able to do the mastery of everything, but to be more practical, you're probably going to engage in trading, but everything you need for upper level gear will be in the game world. You don't have, the problem I have with Skyrim is you have to invest in a crazy amount of time into getting the potions and stuff like that to get the most powerful stuff, versus this one is if you can acquire the material somehow. I don't care how you get those materials. It's just as long as you get the materials. You can craft wherever it is, and you can hire people to craft it for you if you don't have the skill for it. So either you're going to be grinding for levels or grinding for currency. And currency is not earned by combat. Currency is earned by selling. Or you get credits from trading. Loot or quest rewards. So you don't want to engage into the economy of the game directly. You will with the quest rewards and stuff like that. I know it's a lot to throw out, but I'm just thinking it out loud just so, and recording this, so if I ever forget why I wrote something, I explained it here and it's recorded. Yeah, it just takes time. And this is like the basic stuff before we even start making like artwork and stuff like that we have to get through. But all this depends on the combat being engaging. If the combat's not engaging, there's no point in doing the rest of this. Because I do want to do mini games that fit in universe. That being said, I'ma call it a night tonight and start planning some stuff out for this game, like start road mapping it. Today's a short stream, but I want to get started on editing some of the Hollow Knight footage from my live streams and condense it, and then have that release hopefully Tuesday or Monday. We'll see. I'm gonna aim for Monday for the first video and then Tuesday for the second one. Anyway, love y'all and appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all probably Thursday, if not sooner, for the Terraria live stream. All right, bye.